And even then, the main thing is the rocks, because they can run into you, but more often than not, it's the rocks that actually hurt you. Ow. Yeah, one nice thing about because when I play this, as most Let's Players know on the SNES 9X, when you record Abby, it does not play sound, so I can't hear what's going on. So fortunately, I can't hear that little ding ding ding, which is so friggin' annoying. I don't understand why they haven't figured out that. I mean, unless there's some people out there that like that. There we go. Unless there's some people out there that like that, I haven't figured out why they haven't been like, oh wait, viewers, the gamers probably don't like that annoying, clicking sound or beeping sound, but they keep putting it in there. I think in some of the more recent games they don't make it quite as annoying. But I'm not sure. I haven't played this. Um, so yeah, we got the pendant. Um, so now we only have one more to go, and that one's up in the mountains. So we're gonna go there now. These are mines. I mean, it seems kind of advanced. It's like it's hard to, most of the technology in this game is very limited. It's definitely more of a kind of a Middle Ages themed kind of thing. Um, but they do have stuff like bombs. There's, like I said, bombs back then, but I don't think they had landmines back then. No, but this is, it's not going for any kind of, I mean, this is it's fantasy still. Even though the technology level is based off of the Middle Eastern, or Middle Ages, not Middle East. Let's fit up both my carries, right? Yeah, I was able to pull it off with just a full half a heart. I do like, I do like in the first game and the later games that they cut it in half because it looks kind of weird just having it like tiny like that. It is such a little minor thing to think about. I do that sometimes. Ah, fuck you guys. Fuck you guys. All right, so let's stock up on hearts and then we'll make our way to the mountains. I'm gonna actually do this, which kind of defeats more purpose of me getting those hearts, but whatever. I don't know why it's making me wait. It's pretty easy to get to the. Oh yeah, Zelda refills you. It's pretty easy to get to the mountains from the sanctuary. There's a guard right here. Why doesn't he think to check the sanctuary? Maybe he's like too far away from from Aghanim, so he has very limited control over them. Basically just enough to say, kill people that come across you. He doesn't really have power for them to say, search this or search that. Look at those. Those birds look so weird. Look like they have hats on. Ow. Why did I slash that guy? I know what's going on. So here we have the obligatory obstacle that was preventing us from approaching this earlier in the game. Here's the old guy. He's lost or something. I don't know. This guy basically, it seems like the whole reason this guy exists is just so he can tell you the directions. These guys are really annoying because you can't kill them. When you slash them, they just turn to stone. And if you slash them in a place you need to get by, then you just have to wait for them to come back to life. Because you can't move them or anything. And it gives you the magic mirror, which allows us to go from the dark world into the light world, not the other way around. If you talk to this guy, he'll tell you a little bit more about the moon pearl and things like that, and then he will refill your life. I don't know how he refills your life, because, I mean, you know why the princess does, because she has magical powers. I don't know why that guy does, or how he does. Maybe he's assuming that you rest there. They just don't feel like showing it. Yeah, Zelda never sleeps. I mean, not Zelda. Link never sleeps. Which is especially obvious in Majora's Mask, because they go the whole 3 days without sleeping. Which, I mean, you'd think by the end of that he would just be exhausted. I mean, not only is he, active the whole time, and he's, basically going about saving the world, but, he can get sleep the whole time. Yeah, it would suck pretty hard to be Link. Because everyone's just always like, oh, save me, all this stuff. And no one ever is like, hey, I'll do something for you. You never ask. I'd be like, come on. The mirror also warps you back to the beginning of dungeons, which would be useful here. You just grab the key and just go back. Oh, I already have it. These guys can be pushed to fall into the hole, or if you slash them enough times, they'll just die regularly. Some bombs. Always useful. Oh man, I made him fall. Oh yeah, I don't need to go, or I don't want to go through it, so I can't. Just fall in the hole. I rarely find maps to be useful in Zelda games. The way that they're set up, it's always hard, like, because the main thing that you usually want to know is how you get from one floor to how one floor connects to the other. And it's really hard to tell from the way that the maps are laid out. It's hard to tell what correlates, what rooms correlate between the floors. This makes kind of, I think it's supposed to make kind of a big, like, pattern, like Ganon, when it finally ends. Yeah, this is just a waiting game. I mean, that kind of looks like Ganon. Ow. Yeah, I guess those guys take 2 hours. But luckily we still have those fairies, so not a problem. I wish I had something like that in real life.